What's going on, guys? I'm Dom Strider, back in another adventure to find that which time forgot about. And today, I'm actually going to be leaving Wisconsin for a little bit, and I'm going to be going in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan for a couple of days. And the reason I'm going there is I'm going to be exploring a few of the ghost towns that's up there. And the first ghost town that I'm going to go visit is the town of Fayette, Michigan. Now, the town of Fayette, Michigan operated from 1867 to 1891. It was Michigan's most productive iron smelting back in the day. And at one point in time, Fayette actually housed over 500 citizens and produced over 200,000 tons of iron. That said, the reason for its abandonment later on was because of the fact that the iron industry just kind of started to peter out a little bit, and because its primary focus was gone, unfortunately, nobody had a real reason to stay. So that's what I'm going to go and look for first. But before I do, guys, make sure to hit the like button. It really does help the video do better, and it really helps my channel out. And if you're new and you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. I want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of June. But with all that out of the way, let's go and hit this adventure. Okay, guys, I just made it to Fayette. Now, the thing about Fayette that you got to remember is that this is actually a state park. So it's actually, most of the ghost town has actually been restored by, I think, the Fayette Historical Society. So it's very much a tourist attraction, but hey, it's still a ghost town. And I'm right in front of the buildings right now. So, yeah, there's quite a lot. Yeah, way over there. And there's one little cabin right over there. How about we start with that little guy? Alright, so here is the first cabin, and you can already, dang, they did a really good job at, remodeling it. It looks like we got some bones right here, actually. Look like, they look like animal bones. And it even says on the sign that they're animal bones. Got some bowls, spoons, rollers, and stuff. The dinner area. There's this stove. This probably would have been for cooking. The root cellar's down there. And in here would be the bedroom. Even got a nice little refinished, refinished furniture and everything. Bed frame, all that. Dang, this is pretty awesome. Let's set this up. Okay, that would have been the attic up there. Alright. Yeah, and it's roped off, so we can't exactly get over there. Oh, man. Oh man, check out that big building. No. I think, actually, wait a minute, are these two? These might actually be two dwellings here. Oh no, it's just one. It's just a really big one. That is magnanimous. I'm sure there's probably going to be a sign on the other side that says what it actually is. Holy crap, this is awesome. Okay, so it looks like here, according to the sign right there, is actually the carpenter's shop. Or, actually, what does this sign say? Machine shop. Machine shop, my bad. That said, there appears to be a padlock on the door. Let's see if we can get a view inside, though. And it's pretty dusty, but you can see inside there. There's a, does it say lift a pig, something on there? There's a fireplace in there. You can't really see it well because of the reflection. But yeah, you can see the door's barred on the other end, so I don't think they want anybody going in here. Probably because once you enter that side, it looks like the floor is kind of coming apart. This is the machine shop. This right here looks like a house. Probably wherever the carpenter or machinist lived. So let's go take a look inside there. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, wait a minute. That's a safe in an office. Superintendent's office. Superintendent for whom? Company pay office. Oh, okay. So this is where, like, you know, the boss writing up, having to pay all the employees would go. So this isn't a residential spot at all. This is just an office. And there is all the stuff for said office. You got bookkeeping back there. Here is where, you know, the clerks would be doing all the business. Back there looks like the old desk, probably for, you know, actually making payroll. Okay. Like I said, they did a really good job fixing things up in here. Alright, I'm walking into this building right now. It's called the Smelting House. Built as lodging for single employees and travelers. So essentially, the hotel. And here, tracking hotel clues. Oh, registration counter. Waiting bench. There's an old bed frame, the fireplace. Now we got this room, which is just completely empty. Nothing is left in here. At all. Huh. Well, we got some doors. They appear to be locked, though, but can't hurt to try them. Yeah, they're locked. No getting up that way. And unfortunately, the upstairs is barred off too, so we couldn't get up there even if I wanted to. Alright, and here we come to the barber shop, belonging to a Mr. D. DuPont barber, to be specific. And what have we in here? Okay, looks like the waiting area while they waited to get their hair cut. Some tea, and then the actual barber station. As well as the mirror that they'd look in while they cut your hair, old furnace, grandfather clock, the billing desk. Yeah, it's all here. And now we come to this kind of shell of a building. And this right here was the company's store. Any supplies that they would have needed or any other items, food or whatever, probably would have came from here. Well, let's go see inside, if we can. Alright, yeah, not a whole lot left, except for literally the shell of it. And the chimney up there, that's actually kind of funny. And this way that is barred off, is barred off from that way. That would have been a pretty big store. I mean, granted, this was for mining, for iron. And then, so this is probably where a lot of the supplies would have had to be, but that is big for a smallish town like this. But, well, I suppose it did house 500 people. It kind of had to be pretty big. Yeah, alright. Huh. Got all these brickwork that the other side didn't have. Maybe one side of it was the actual spot where you did business and the other side was the storage. Because if this was the company store, they would have had to have a spot for this. So maybe this was the warehouse while the other side was the actual purchasing. Alright. Now we come to this small little building. Let's see what's in here. Oh, okay. Here's the schoolhouse. There's a chalkboard, teacher's stool, the chairs with the desks. Oh, that's actually kind of clever. Although, it probably would have just been normal back then. Oh wow, some of the old school books are here. Yeah. Word primer. Yeah, some of the old schoolhouses and an apple, that's funny. And a broom. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what else is in here. Another furnace, it looks like. The wash tub. Okay. Rosebud! Rosebud. Dang, nice. It's an old-fashioned sled. Croquet. What children in the day used to play with back before, you know, Xbox was invented. A lot of tools used. This is a pretty awesome site, I'm not gonna lie. Now what have we got over here? Well, first we got foundation work, probably for the barn. Or for a woodshed or whatever. But what on earth do we have here? Another house. All boarded up, actually. Is there a way inside house? I'm guessing that's a no. Heck, even the front door steps have been taken out. I guess that one's a no-go. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do all of the houses here. I'm mostly trying to get to the ones that I'm able to get in and explore. That said, I kind of knew that this was going to be more museum-y, but when I went here, still pretty awesome though, because it just really goes to show just how far people go to preserve history, and I very much appreciate that. And that's kind of why I do what I do in a certain way. Even if a lot of the history is a lot more skewed, even if it's something that I can do, I, try to do it just to preserve what was long forgotten. Okay, so the trail I'm on right now looks to be more of the residential area. I'm seeing a lot more just people's houses. That said, unfortunately, a lot of them are all boarded up and barred off. You can't even get in them. Even the front door steps are gone. Let's see if we can see what's in here. Oh, this one's definitely in the process of restoration. You can even see, it looks like some of the old wallpaper is still in there. That one's boarded up. Yep. Doors are bolted in. This one's all boarded up. What the hell happened in here? They definitely don't want you to see what's going on in here. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. I don't know how well you can see, but yeah, just not a lot. It's kind of blurry. Yeah, here we go. That's really all that's left of the rooms. I find it really hilarious that that house only had the one window open that you could peer through, as if like there was something in there that they just really didn't want you to see. Like, oh yeah, no, this one in particular is so bad. I don't know if it's messy or hey, maybe it's conspiracy theory. Maybe there's a body in there. But no, there's probably not. But I just find it really fishy that that one is mostly boarded up and all the other ones, yeah, you can just peer through and see what's going on in them. That's really funny. And here we have yet another old house. And thankfully, this one is open. It looks residential. Let's see who, I see a name on there. Let's see what we got here. C.J. Bellows, MD. Oh, this is the doctor's office. And home, probably. Alright. Very nice. Autofocus is really acting up in here, though. That said, it's all stripped of any contents. That said, judging from the sizes, and I can only speculate what everything was in here. Yeah, the doctor's house. Okay, so the parlor and the kitchen is upstairs, which means that if the doctor operated out of his own house, I'm guessing that this main spot right here might have been a waiting area. This spot's pretty small. Maybe operation. Maybe this is actually where he worked on the patients. But then what would that leave this room to be? Again, nothing is in here. Alright, we got a small room here. I'm guessing probably the storage unit, or maybe even the boiler unit. You don't need a big room for such things. But upstairs is the parlor and the kitchen. Let's go in there. Careful not to touch that. Alright, here's all the artifacts. Okay, so there's the kitchen. Complete with pie, cookies, cheese and all that. And here's the, wow, look at that parlor. Look at that parlor, complete with piano and, you know, couches and chairs, the couch and the chairs and everything. And even all that porcelain in the back. Yeah, look at this. This is awesome. This is almost like stepping back in time for a second. Okay, we're in yet another residential house. According to that sign right over there, this room was believed to be for one of two purposes. Either it was a bedroom or it was just a sitting room. Yeah, they had just sitting rooms. I mean, that's kind of what living rooms are nowadays. But then if that's that, then it says that, okay, so this area would have been the parlor. Due to the slant on there, I'm guessing that would have been a way upstairs. Ooh, careful. But then what's through this door? Oh, this door's locked, so we're not gonna ever find out. All right, now we got this big old house right here. And it looks like the way upstairs is actually accessible. But we'll work our way up. The spot we're in right now, I'm fairly certain, is the master bedroom. And because it's the grandest house of the lot, even confirmed downstairs that this is the superintendent's house. Which makes sense, because he was the boss of the whole operation. So of course he's gonna get the grandest house of them all. And this, where we're at right now, would have been his room. Which again would make sense, because now, right out here, he's got a view of the entire town. So if anything is going on, he'd be able to see it pretty easily. At least most of the town. Obviously he can't see a lot of the houses back that way. Well, unless the trees weren't there back in the day, but even then. Alright, let's take a look else up here. It's over in the hallway. Okay. So on the map that said that staircase right there by the banisters would have been the servants' way up. Because they would have, I guess, had a different way up than the master. And then in here, it said that there was a little girl named Clara. This would have been her room. Especially because it's pink. Now, you know, that doesn't mean anything a lot nowadays, but back in the day, you know, it was very much, you know, gender coded. So this would have definitely been the little girl's room. Complete with the vent and everything. Alright, let's work our way back downstairs if we can. Reception for newlyweds. Even complete with cake and everything. John B. Kitchen. Alright, so that was his name. John B. Kitchen. His house library. Oh, he's even got a ship in a bottle? Alright, I love this guy already. Looks like a reclining chair over there. His personal, this probably, yeah, this was his house library. Closet for storage, maybe for the furnace. And here, house kitchen, complete with boxes of his own. Alright, well that's about as much of this house that I can see. Now there's really only one structure left in this whole thing, and that's the elephant in the room, the actual place where they smelted the iron. So, let's see if we can take a look at it. Okay, here's the entrance to one of the casting rooms where they cast the iron. Holy smokes. But yeah, it is really, really big in here, guys. And there would have been one of the blast furnaces. This is where they actually heated up all the iron and the charcoal and the limestone, smelting the iron together. That is massive. All right, here's blast furnace number 2. Along with casting room number 2. Dang. Yeah, this would have been the main plant where all of the iron was being smelted. And this right here that we're in right now is in the second casting room. And right out there, if the sun can stop being in, there we go. That looks like a kiln. Let's go take a closer look at it. Yeah, right here, this is a kiln for charcoal. And we can walk right in it. Ah. Wow. Dang. Yeah, this is where they lit up all the charcoal. You can tell because it's all left over. All of that, that's all ashes from everything that they burned. You can even see kind of remains of brick and charcoal along the walls here. Yeah, dang. Well, that's going to be it for today's adventure, guys. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. It really does help the video do better. And if you're new and you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of June. If we hit that mark, I will do a Q&A video. If anybody has any more information on places like this that I can go and explore, either A, leave me a comment in the comment section, or B, send me a message on my Facebook page. Link for that will be down in the description below. But once again, I'm Dom Strider, and I will see you guys the next time I go on an adventure to find that which time forgot about.